Scouser.
So price not like being in the equation, it'd be Bellingham, right? I don't think that's going to happen just based on the fact that Dortmund is not going to let two key players go at the same time. I still think we should make a run at Bellingham because I think he's going to be 30% more expensive next year. There's going to be a lot more competition. Real Madrid is out of the running this summer because of their visa issues. So I think now is the time to strike with Bellingham. But I would be just as happy with Sangari, even at 40 million. I think that out of PSV, I think he fills a lot of holes for what we need in terms of the defensive mid position. I think he makes a lot of sense in terms of like what we want, his age, like his role and what he'd be happy to do and sort of what he is as a player. I think he makes a lot of sense.
How about you there, Gally? Who do you have?
I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record. I think there's one big name everyone knows that the club wants. And I think our transfer history has proven we wait for players that we deem the right fit. You know, I go all the way back to Van Dijk and Southampton digging in and us getting slapped on the wrist for tapping him up. And we waited 6 months, even though it meant, you know, waiting another year to compete. And we got our guy in January and everything basically changed from there. So I would go hard at Bellingham now with a Naby-like deal. I would pay over, leave him in Dortmund for another year for a guarantee that he is, you know, pre-signed for July 1st. Not a loan. It's a done deal where he stays another year. And I think he'd be happy for it because I don't think Bellingham wants the pressure coming to England 3 months before the World Cup. I really don't. Betting in with a new squad, figuring out a new everything. And I genuinely believe he wants Liverpool. Like, I think that's really what he wants at this point. I think the rumors are out there. This type of stuff that floats, it doesn't float out of Liverpool. We've seen this with signings, right? We don't do this. So I think that's where they slide through. I think if they're smart, they make a move for him now. And they kind of stash him over in Germany for another year. Dortmund gets their money. But most importantly, Liverpool knows what they have going forward. I still think then you go find yourself some form of a Premier League ready midfielder. Because here's the thing. Next year, they're going to need another midfielder. Kazaks is up on a free. Naby's up on a free. Thiago's a year older. Henderson's a year older. It's not one midfielder we need, as Paul says. We need 2 or 3. So if it has to wait a year for Bellingham, I'm fine with waiting a year for Bellingham. But I think you have to find the linchpin player. So it to me, this is the time to come get it.